parents are international spies. Good ones. But they've been mostly inactive for the last 9 years.
What are you talking about?
I was assigned to protect your family, but something's gone wrong. I have to take you to the safe house.
My parents can't be spies. They're not cool enough.
It's been 25 years since Carmen and Junie Cortez first saved the world. And now these spy kids are grown-ups.
I mean, we knew it was special, but you never know that a movie's gonna do this.
The movie, which was a major hit and spawned a franchise, was honored at this year's Texas Film Awards by the Austin Film Society.
I knew it would be my favorite movie. I knew it was a movie that was close to me. But yeah, when people embrace it and families embrace it, it's why you make movies.
The first trailer for the movie was on The Grinch That Stole Christmas. I was about 8. I just remember standing up and then just be like, that's me!
No way!
Yeah, and the guy next to me was like, that's you! That's crazy!
It was also a film family reunion at Robert Rodriguez's Troublemaker Studios, where Spy Kids was shot.
We did so much growing on these stages that it feels like a second home.
Daryl and Alexa, they were 7 and 10. 7 years old and 10 years old when the movie was made. And then to continue to still be like, they're like our children, we adore them.
I took a picture of them with their power suits from Spy Kids 3, which I have still. And I told them, here, stand behind it. So I had them put their heads behind it.
Oh my God, please show that to them. That is iconic.
That's that funny.
You know what they look like? They still fit.
They do. She hasn't grown an inch.
Since the premiere, Spy Kids has been selected for preservation in the U.S. National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. And now the Spy Kids are parents themselves.
Let's go find Mom and Dad. Good idea.
When I was on tour with my wife, we're scrolling through the channels and like Spy Kids 3 popped up. And my 5-year-old was like, Dad, that's you.
When my kids first watched it, I think they were a little too young. I might have been a little too eager to show them, and they were not interested at all. They were like, lame, let's watch Blippi.
And finally, for Spy Kids fans, some good news.
Are there any future Spy Kids on the horizon?
There definitely will be at least one more.
Also inducted into the Texas Film Hall of Fame that night were Sidney Chandler, Sonny Carl Davis, and Julian Schnabel. Austinite Sidney Chandler starred in Alien Earth last year. Her dad, Kyle Chandler, beloved for his role as Eric Taylor on Friday Night Lights, presented her the award.
It's a very strange job to try and describe to other people, so having someone like my dad who also understands the business and who is a really grounded person has been a really great person to look up to.
Sonny Carl Davis is a longtime Texas character actor. He's appeared in Lonesome Dove, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and perhaps most famously in this monologue from Bernie.
And then in Central Texas, you got the People's Republic of Austin.
I love that he's getting to take a victory lap and talk about how he has big roles in small movies and small roles in big movies.
Oscar-nominated director and artist Julian Schnabel grew up in Brooklyn until his father moved them to the Rio Grande Valley when he was a teenager.
I think the fact that Robert and Matthew and Rick built this society and this community where young people can make films and have a sense of a place is a beautiful thing.
Speaking of Matthew and Rick,
it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
It was another reunion for Everybody Wants Some, directed by Richard Linklater.
See, I am Wanda Finn, and I'd like to say hello. Say hello, Finn.
A so-called spiritual sequel to his iconic film Dazed and Confused.
Such a great group of guys. We had so much fun making this movie. I had made my high school movie Dazed and Confused, and that was all about kind of repression and oppression, you know, kind of stuck in your parents' house. And this was just pure fun.
It was the first movie audition and first movie role for several on the cast who were real-life college students.
Yeah, I was at the University of Texas at Austin, studying theater and dance, and it was my professors there. They're like, oh, Quentin, like you seem like you'd be a good fit.
We get a little liquid courage and we go in, and they're like, hey, so what are your favorite college stories? And I'm like, I'm sorry, this is the audition. A week later, they call me, and I thought it was one of my buddies messing with me. And poor Vicky had to call me back and be like, hi, I'm so sorry, but Richard Linklater would like to meet with you. I was like, oh, God.
Prior to filming, the cast built a camaraderie by spending time together on Linklater's land that translated on screen.
Being at the ranch, playing baseball, doing all of our crazy games, jumping in the pool, probably all that. The prep for the movie was the best part.
Everybody say hello to Austin Emilio.
I'm sorry I couldn't be there.
Austin's one of my best friends. All these guys are best friends. That was the special part about making the movie.
They still count Linklater as a mentor.
I can't tell you how proud I am when I see like Quentin Johnson, a UT, musical theater guy. He's in my movie, and then he's in Hamilton on Broadway. And I go to that, I just kind of feel like, holy crap. I've been lucky by making films here and do that, to give those opportunities.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave us a comment below to let us know your thoughts on this video. And don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Austin Insight for free in the PBS app.